Hello, I'm Alan Partridge and this is Sports Desk. Football. And Nottingham Forest may soon be Nottingham D-Forest if coach Liam O'Kane has anything to do with it. He's ordered the entire team to shave their groins in an attempt to enable greater laminar airflow and reduce buckling and weaving of the tendons. The newly depilated men will be shown off to Nottingham fans this evening. On to tennis now, and the sensational young Bulgarian protégé Mila Milandrovic was wowing everybody in Southampton this afternoon as she prepares for the finals of the Ordnance Survey Maps Cup. I was lucky enough to catch up with her this morning as she was practising with some nets. You are from Bulgaria?
Bulgaria.
I can imagine when you were small you were probably taken away from your parents and put in a sports camp.
No, we had the tennis court at my house and my father was my coach.
You weren't put in a sports camp and trained into a tennis machine?
No, I went to school. It's normal. I would work a lot.
You must be devastated for your countrymen who are subsisting on a diet of bread, potatoes, water and I don't know, beer. Do you feel guilty?
No. People eat.
Most of your countrywomen tend to have affected a kind of, well, a moustache. And you, I have to say, have got a very, very sort of top lip. It's quite nice, it's very nice. It's sort of very fine and...
Well, I've never suffered from facial hair, but they have electrolysis in my country. You know.
Electrolysis for dissidents.
Time now for Sports Desk with Alan Partridge. Alan, you're a bit of a word man, aren't you? You like to feel a word?
I don't mind. I certainly, words, where would we be without them? Wouldn't be able to communicate, and certainly always handy when you're having a conversation.
Yes, words. What do they feel like when they come out of your mouth?
What?
What does a word feel like when it comes out?
Well, sort of, whoa.
Yeah, but does a long word feel different to a short one?
Yeah, certainly. Long ones. Right.
What about significant words? How do they feel? Alan?
What?
Well, how do significant words feel when they come out?
Long ones.
Are they different in texture to...
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Sports Desk with me.
Buttress is a significant word.
Yeah. Alan Partridge. And it's a special desk of sport now, as we look back on some of the sporting highlights of the past sports season. So lie down, relax, and let these sports commence. When it's cycling championships you're after, you can't say fairer than the Tour de France.
Di Brandauer there in the lead, swaying from side to side in his own inimitable bike-riding way. Klaus Bin there on the inside, pumping away with those gristle-like muscly legs inside those tight lycra shorts which have become his trademark. And I don't know what this man is playing at. There's no way. Surely the judges must come down like a ton of bricks on that. Carrying bikes on top of a car is not a sportsmanlike way to run this race. You join me in the helicopter now as we look down on these cyclists that look somehow like cattle in a mad way, but cattle on bikes. And there's Sven Gunsen, closely followed by his great friend and teammate Klaus Bin. And the man with the bikes on his car is, yes, he's disqualified, as I said. And Klaus Bin there wins, riding non-handed. No need for that.
And it was upsets all the way in the dive championships.
Greg Lagani, down, double back twister, bangs his head in it, textbook, lovely. Let's see it again. He points down, up in the air, double back twister, comes down, bangs his head on the board and in, lovely. The judges surely will give him high marks for that.
And how's this for a tumble?
There she goes. Bounce, split over and over and over, and then down, and then back and over and over and over and over, back and over and over and up and down. And that bit with the hands there, not so good. I mean, I can do that.
But for my money, the best punches were being pulled this season in the boxing ring.
There, round 4 in the middle of it here with the plucky Liverpudlian and the ginger boxer, as he's affectionately known to me. Thank goodness, actually, they're wearing gloves, because I've witnessed bare-knuckle boxing in a barn in Somerset about 3 years ago, and it was a sorry sight to see men goading them on in such a barbaric fashion, and I'm rather ashamed to say I was party to that goading. And two men fighting, as I saw in the barn that night, naked as the day they were born, and fighting the way God intended. Wrestling at points. I don't know if you've seen Women in Love, the marvellous scene by the fire. It kind of resembled that.
I'm Alan Partridge, and that was my sporting season. Why don't you join me again for another one? Join me.
Thanks, Chris. And now some late-night soccer results. I'm Alan Partridge. This is Division 2. Hull Paragraph 5, Portsmouth Bubblejet 1. Sheffield Hysterical 3, Chunky Norwich 1. Richmond Arithmetic versus Nottingham Marjorie match postponed due to bent pitch. Good night.